Interface is a really amazing place to work. The business started with carpet tile. In the early days, it was really conventional. It was all about the flexibility and the performance of it. The market loved the product. Architects and designers loved the modularity, and they loved the idea to kind of use this product to design. And then also you add in this amazing purpose that we have, to lead industry to love the world. People really got excited about it. And that's just this really energizing force. It gave employees an opportunity to show up feeling like they were part of something much bigger than just making carpet. My name is Erin Mizan. I'm Chief Sustainability Officer at a company called Interface, based here in Atlanta, Georgia, and we make and sell flooring products all over the world. So Interface started in the US. We've got manufacturing in 6 locations, parts of Europe and parts of Asia, in Northern Ireland, in the Netherlands, China, Thailand, and Australia. Our founder, Ray Anderson, saw this idea of modular carpet, or carpet squares, at a time when kind of the commercial office building was exploding around this idea of modularity. About 25 years into the life of the company, he transformed it again by becoming convinced the business needed to be sustainable. So I think what sustainability did for Interface was really give it a new lens. There's this great moment that happened at Interface for our product design team where we were challenging them to make more sustainable products, and all they could think of was, okay, that just means less stuff. But that's not revolutionary. Our founder sort of suggested to our product design team, you should think about this idea of biomimicry. And it is this idea that you could look to nature to solve design problems. Nature has billions of years of R&D, of performance and materials that work. They took our product designers out into nature and they said, look at how the forest designs a floor and tell us what you learned. And there was an aha moment when our designers said, it's beautiful. And from a design perspective, there's a design that extends kind of over a broader range, and it's slightly chaotic. We design the antithesis of that. We try to make kind of like a Model T approach. Every carpet tile exactly the same. If something is slightly different, it gets marked, all of a sudden it's waste, it has to be reprocessed, it's this false concept. So what if we followed nature's lesson and made a beautiful design across the floor, but everything wasn't exactly alike, which is what we call non-directional design. Take that design lens and put it over a broader cross-section of carpet tiles so that not every carpet tile is the same. So this idea of being able to create a bunch of different things that worked in unison completely got away with off quality. We continue to kind of reinvent the company. I think the next wave for us is really about growing that sustainability outside of Interface and say, how can Interface be a model for other companies? The experience you have when you walk in the door is one of collaboration and sustainability. You can kind of feel it. There are no private offices. There are loads of collaboration spaces. Everything is quite open. We're always talking about the purpose of the company, the mission, and we try to do a good job of putting the role that we're hiring for in context to that greater mission. All of that innovative thinking, really came to the front because we were asking our design teams or our R&D teams to think about something differently and use a different lens. I think students are in a great position to determine and demand the kind of culture that they want to work for. When you're meeting with these prospective companies, if they're not talking about the purpose of the organization, tell those companies what's important to you. And I think the world is really different than it was for my generation of chief sustainability officers. Or as students, they're really well trained. They're much more well trained than I was to have this job. They have this incredible perspective. Find ways that you can test that and use that.